Okay, good morning. Yesterday I posted a video that somehow got distorted, so it kind of only showed a black screen. Now I'm going to do that video once again, and hopefully it will work a lot better. Apparently I shouldn't upload a video when you've worked 12 hours night shift and slept for 2 hours. So yeah. Okay, but back to the content. That matters, not my sleeping patterns. Yeah, I do think every city has its own landmarks. Like Rome has Colosseum, New York has the Statue of Liberty, Stockholm has its Avicii Arena, Barcelona has this giant church I can't remember the name of, and so on. And here in Luleå we have our crane that kind of sits there as a monument for the industrial heritage this town has. And that's pretty close to my heart since during my childhood I grew up in an industrial town in the north of Sweden, just 80 kilometers from here. And that town basically went under when the lumber company decided to close the factory down and the sawmill. And yeah, so this industrialism is kind of close to my heart. So I went out yesterday to shoot not yesterday, day before yesterday, to shoot some photography, and I wasn't happy with the photos I got until I got to this crane. And I did some frames of it, took some frames of it. And I got 3 photos of that frame, of that crane, that I edited in Lightroom, and apparently that part of yesterday's video got blacked out for some strange reason. So I won't go back and do that again, but I will talk about these 3 photos and why I did what I did with them and why I selected the one I selected for print eventually. I'm gathering a bunch of photographs to make as prints. So yeah, let's head over to Photoshop before these allergies get the best of me. Okay, so here we have these 3 photographs. First, second, and last. Okay, let's start with this one. Likes and dislikes. I like all 3 of them, apparently. Otherwise I wouldn't have gone through the effort to crop out and edit them. But yeah, in this one, let's brush. I'm just going to check the red color. It's a large brush like that. Okay, so here the problem: too little negative space. There's nothing above the crane. and I don't like that. What I do like is this part here, the reflection. To me, this is, all three of these is kind of, it feels like there's some alien construction in the background since the crane is not all that sharp. And I think the reflection kind of enhances that. It looks like some sort of alien thingy spider walker from Star Wars thing. You draw it out like that. And being a sci-fi geek, that's something that I really like about all three of these photographs. Well, let's remove all these lines. So yeah, my largest problem with this image is this lack of negative space above the crane. Otherwise, I like the composition. I like the somewhat straight horizon. And I like I really love this reflection going on here, like the alien spider. But yeah, so this is definitely one contender for maybe becoming a print. And then we have this one, and the problem I have with this one is that half the crane is missing. I could clone away parts of it. Let's try and see what happens if I do that, just for the fun of it. Yeah, that might actually work. I didn't think about that yesterday. I'm actually going to save that. Anyway, this is also kind of this. Let's put another layer on that. I really like this kind of alien construction thing you can't see in the background because of all the blur. Doesn't it kind of look like the Moonlander or something? And now we have, of course, the reflection here that's going on. Yeah, I kind of like this one. I never thought this was going to be one of my favorites. There you go. Anyway, I like in here I usually don't like tilted horizons, but in this one I kind of like it when the horizon goes is so exaggerated and way wrong. When I started doing photography, everyone told me I needed to get the horizon straight, the water should not be running out of the picture, and other cliches like that. But when I'm shooting abstract, all the rules go out through the window. And that's what I like about abstract photography. So yeah, this actually became my favorite. I think this one is going to go to print. Didn't expect that. Now this was the photograph I was most happy about. You have the negative space over the crane here. Have the straight horizon, and great reflection. You can almost see the spider thing here. Like this. And you have the crane. It's in the whole crane is there. You can see the wire going through the what's it called? The thing you dig up stuff with. The scoop. Yeah, this was definitely my favorite before I started to talk about these photographs. So now I'm not sure. I think I have this and this one printed. I just need to do some editing to get rid of this crap. But that's not hard to do. Yeah, I think this one is going to be up for sale. What do you think? Which one is your favorite? Mine is definitely this one. Number one. And we have this one is number 2 for me. And this one is just a big freaking no. Won't do anything with that one. So yeah. Never ever expected this one to be my favorite. In fact, let's do some editing on this one and see if we can correct this shadows. Let's try this. For instance, control invert black. Down 10% on that. Bit lighter. Something like that. And then this, fill that with gray, make it an overlay. There we go. Let's dodge this a bit. Oh. Oh, and there we have a problem. I got some water stains on my lens and doing this photograph, so we'll do it like this. Like that. Whoopsie. That's no, and then let's just clone away some of these. Brush. There we go. I'm not especially fond of these marks from these spots from the stains I got on my lens from this water puddle. So that's it. Like I said, never in a million years I expected this to be my favorite photograph. What do you think about this one? I've been reading a lot of sci-fi lately, and now I'm reading through Ted Chiang, the man behind the story for the movie Arrival, and subconsciously I believe I got inspired. I don't know. I'm just babbling. It's early morning, and I'm just doing this while my wife is asleep, and I haven't had my morning coffee yet. But yeah, I kind of think this is definitely going to print. So yeah, let's jump out of this Photoshop and continue the babbling outside. Okay, thank you for watching. Please tell me in the comments which one of these 3 photos you'd like to hang as a print on your wall. I think I love landmarks, and this and this crane might seem kind of insignificant to the Wall of China and Statue of Liberty and landmarks like that. But it tells a story, and it's not the size of the landmark to me. To me, it's the story of the landmark, and this landmark it tells a story about the city where I live, so therefore I like it a lot. Now they was going to tear this down a couple of years ago, and yeah, the people went nuts. So therefore it still stands, and I hope it will stand for a long, long time. So that's it for me for now. This video was no, not was, became a lot shorter than the original video, and nothing wrong about that. That other video was way too long. It was almost 30 minutes. So now I'm off checking out the new camera bag I bought yesterday and filling it up with goodies, and hopefully next week I'll make a new video about it and head out to shoot some more street photography. I'll have to wait until Wednesday, I believe, since this whole town is closed up because of some political meeting with some ministers from the United States and EU and the Swedish government. So basically, our whole small town is closed off. Like when in, for instance, Stockholm, when they close off, a part of Stockholm. That part is the entirety of Luleå. That's how small this town is. So yeah, the whole center of this town is closed off because of this meeting. So yeah. Anyway, thank you. Hope to see you again. Check back next week. I'll have a new video up with kind of a little update. I don't like to talk about camera gear, but I will do it in the next video in some way. So yeah, please check back. Have a nice day and enjoy life. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy my 5-week paid vacation. It started yesterday. So bye.